last we left off, we had uh, Jellybean. You went down to sleep next to Grayson, right?
Yes.
Right. Grayson was downstairs. Thorbeck was downstairs, sleeping in the water.
Face down.
Face up, I believe, was his state. And then Drada, where were you?
Dorada had finished speaking with Sinfine and then had gone to sleep nearby.
Okay, you probably would have gone to sleep over in Linare's area in her tent.
That's fair.
And then Dracul, Mingsalia, and Zyra. Zyra was sleeping up next to the boxes. Dracul was sitting on the boxes watching Mingsalia. And Mingsalia was doing random stuff. Right?
Mingsalia was staring at Zyra within 2.5 to 3 feet.
Waiting for me to wake up.
Yep.
She wants more drugs.
And keep in mind that she doesn't sleep, so that's staring.
That is so fucking creepy.
And Dracul was watching Mingsalia stare.
Until he went into his trance.
He had already done his trance while they were mixing potions, so he does not need to.
Dang it.
Nice try, though. He specifically said that he did that. Probably for that specific reason, so you wouldn't steal her mushrooms or some shit. And corrupt yourself further, knowing him. All right. For those of you that did not stay late, for the final interaction to finish off the night, you don't know anything. Because all of it happened between the three people that were still here, and none of you were in prox of being able to hear it.
Was I the one that rolled all these rolls? I don't remember.
That might have been me checking.
No, it was him.
Yeah, it looks like I rolled it. Oh, I remember now. It was, I don't really know a whole lot if my deities, how they feel about it, but.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, you rolled the 3 religion checks.
Yeah.
To see where her alignment would be, and she's currently aligned with, or is working towards being aligned with Malachar.
Yeah.
Malachar. All right. At that, we will begin. Is Christian here yet, or is he not making it to this one? I don't remember if it was late or not at all.
I think it was. He wasn't sure.
He wasn't sure if he was gonna exactly how long it was gonna take. Dog and pony show bullshit with transitioning can be super quick or take fucking forever.
All right.
Depending on your MLS.
So, what we will say is that he is still unconscious from his ordeal with the transformation, and you guys will have to carry his his unconscious body.
Yeah, no, his dead body. His dead body. He's dead.
Just feed him to the snail.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at all those critical hits.
As Aboleth, you come out of your trance. Thorbeck, you wake up. And Jellybean, you wake up after having had a long rest in the spa house. Oh,
Definitely
anybody who bathes in the
his-
spa gets 5 temporary HP, by the way.
Woohoo!
Long rest and 5 temp HP. Everybody should be long rested.
I'm gonna just click it to double check.
Well, I'll just I'll take care of everybody. everybody is taken care of for long rest. And you are free to go about what you are doing. So, the next day.
I'm gonna go back and speak with Zilra. And thank her again for letting me use her space.
Okay. So you are going over to Zilra, and you were doing what now?
Since I left in haste, he just says, Zilra, thank you again for letting me use your facilities to commune with the Raven Queen. My apologies for leaving in haste, but it was an urgent matter. I appreciate your kindness.
Oh, of course, of course. It's understandable with everything that was going on.
We had a situation in the pools with a party member of ours. He had the mark of Malar, and I've never seen anything like it, but I believe he may be cured. Are you or anyone here able to check him out?
The best one to check him out would probably be Linere. She has the most medical knowledge. Um, when it comes to curses and things of that nature, you might talk to Seraphine as well. Um, those two would be the best to speak to regarding those types of issues.
Very well, thank you. And he'll start walking over towards Linere, but give everybody else the opportunity to do whatever they want to do.
How's Soggy Thorbeck doing?
Ew.
Soggy? What are
He
you
looks like a
soggy?
raisin.
You've spent 8 hours in water that is warm.
That's really
You
gross.
are pruny as shit. You got all the wrinkles.
One question: did he flip over at all while
That's up to
sleeping
you.
in this? It's not up to me. It's up to whether or not he moved. I think the dice should decide.
Oh
Then
god.
I just
roll.
don't know how you want to roll that.
Yeah, that's up to you to
Dexterity.
decide whether or
Heads or
not
tails?
you're. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
that
figure
Nat
that
works.
out.
100. Oh.
Yeah, no, he was all right. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Anywho,
Jellybean. Bailiff got up and left Grayson there. You gonna drag him up?
Yeah, I want to try.
Okay, roll a strength check for me.
Yay.
Athletics.
yeah. Upon waking up, Thorbeck would stand up or try to stand up in the water if he's got footing underneath him.
Fucking natural
20.
20. You just
Woohoo!
sling his ass fireman carry over your shoulders and take him up.
You got him. All right. Anyhow,
Just to see
first
how
thing
this works.
Thorbeck
I'll
does
just hold
drinks,
him.
and then he'll get dressed and go up to the area above. And see what everyone's up to.
If
But that's
anybody
what
needs
Thorbeck doing.
Jellybean, she'll be nonchalantly holding Grayson's lifeless body.
Sure.
He's so tiny.
Standing up in the upper area then?
Yes.
Oh, Thorbeck, you get 10 temp HP because you slept in the pool.
Nice.
You also have well rested
Oh,
as an effect,
Wow. Nice.
and because you were not only drinking the wine, but you fell asleep in the pool, you have +1 to mental related rolls.
noted. I will bear that in mind. Okay.
Is that permanent?
No, just for
No, for
a
today.
certain amount of time.
I was gonna say
I have not disclosed how much time it is.
Noted.
that
Yeah, just
would
let me know
be-
when it stops.
That'd
Yep.
be wild. Makes me want Aboleth to go down there and sleep in it. No, I'm just kidding.
But upon, getting some feelings of, being extremely well rested, Thorvik, just to mention something to Valeth, because I want to. Aye, that spring down there. Feel good. Nice
Well,
and limber
I
today.
can only imagine what bathing in a warm bath would be like, or falling asleep in one for 8 hours.
Oh, I slept real solid in there. Some of the best sleep I've had in a while.
Your skin is so droopy.
And
Maybe
Roll a
next to
Constitution check to
Sit-
see how waterlogged your skin
con
is.
save or con check? I mean, it doesn't matter which, but yeah,
Whatever.
cool. Okay, solid 21. Not bad.
So he's just wrinkly in the fingers, the toes, and like the like eyebrow where you get your
Yeah.
crow's peaks and stuff like that. He's just a little bit soggy.
I can only imagine
Well,
you've done
sorry.
this before. I know the baths in the monks' floating islands. Y'all bathe together, so you've probably been there, done that.
Probably.
Oh, okay.
Just don't.
It
I
sounded
just-
like you cut
I
out
don't
there
know.
for a
I'm
second.
like, I don't know how much of that is canon, basically.
You said when you were naked,
yeah, it
that's
can
what
be.
you guys did.
Yeah.
You were like, "Oh no, me and the brothers, we bathe like this naked in our baths all the time." Like that's why it was all nonchalant about it.
That's just Thorvik. I don't know if he said something about bathing at the Brotherhood, but that's probably why.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Oh,
As Thorbeck,
God.
you turn around to see Jellybean, like fireman carrying, shouldering Grayson.
Completely
out, but-
nonchalantly.
Yep, like he weighs nothing.
Hi.
I'm gonna
I thought
be
he'd be
honest, I don't
heavier.
know. Okay, yes, I'm carrying him. How much does he weigh, actually? Do we even know that?
With a natural 20, he's light as a feather.
Fair
He's
enough.
185 pounds, so he's not
Oh,
heavy.
goddamn. 180, that's light.
She's got good support on the cake.
Yep,
Yeah.
just latched on, got the leverage.
It's a good leverage point to keep him balanced.
Just as a small
Yeah,
flex, she's
it
gonna switch
works.
what shoulder he's on, for funsies.
All right. But anyway, speaking of the peaks, Valeth, how long has it been since you've been to Mount Nevaeh?
I haven't been back in many years. Decades.
Decades now.
I left my father and mother there to venture out on my own in service of the Raven Queen to gather stories, and wound up in the city of Felicity to basically just be available to anyone dying. There's a lot of dying people in that city. I gathered many stories.
Fair
Old
point.
age, disease, So it was a good
Ale
place
poisoning.
to. Yeah, I, believe it or not, at least once. But It will be good to see my father and my mother again.
All right, Drada and Zyra, you both wake up about the same time, as well as
Okay.
Dracul, but I know you're having computer issues.
Drugs?
Dracul has been awake the entire time because he tranced while they were making the potions.
Right.
And my computer's up.
Okay.
Sweet.
So I'm just gonna do a little bit of stretching and look up, seeing Mingsalia staring at me, yelling drugs, drugs, or whispering, chanting drugs, drugs, drugs.
Fun stuff.
And just kind of roll her eyes a little bit and like, I told you, we have to learn how to make more mushrooms first.
If you cut them in half, there's more of them.
We don't even need that much.
Would Thorbeck know anything about mushroom growth? I'm curious.
Well,
Roll a
it's about
history check and a
spreading.
nature check.
It's about
History
spreading
and
the corruption.
nature.
He might. He seems like a fun guy.
He might. Who knows? So that's
Hardy,
a 19 on
har.
history.
I think that some people find my jokes mycely yummy.
And a 2 on nature. Okay.
You are aware that fungus is a thing. You have
Noted.
experienced fungus before. You have no idea how to grow it.
What kind of fungus, though?
The fungus among
The
us.
fun kind? Or the not so fun kind?
Not so
The
fun.
gussy
Depends on who
kind.
you ask.
I'm asking if he's done psychedelics before.
Oh.
Probably. I mean, the monks like mind-altering shit, so probably.
Bet.
Probably been some ales that you've drank that showed you
Probably
things.
some. I can see that. Yeah.
This
Ugh.
one here takes you on a trip.
In our favorite rocket ship, going.
This is
through
for the. This is
skies.
this is a weekend ale.
Oy. But is there anything else for us to stick around down here for, or should we be on our way?
I needed to speak with Linere, but I just want to be sure Grayson's condition is.
Don't move your token, bandit. He's
Well.
stuck that way. He was playing and he fucked
Um,
around and found out.
Jellybean, could you carry Grayson with me over to Linere?
Sure.
Thank you.
So somehow Minxalia ended up between Dracul and the crate Dracul was sitting on.
Little Grayson.
What?
She said she laid down by the crates, so I assumed right next to the crates while you were sitting on them.
Safety in numbers.
Drugs?
Get off me. Mingsalia. Stop.
I don't
gonna
think
get up-
there's much room between us right now.
I'm gonna get up and give Zilra a hug and thank her for her help and go like where's everybody? Like we need to go. We need to get out of here.
Yeah, we need to get
Oh
more
my
mushrooms.
goodness.
Let's get going.
I'm gonna stop by
The
oh
snail
he's
trap.
following me. Come on. follow me. I'm
You
going
just
to
gave him a Scooby snack. He would like another.
stop by Bimbles and God, why can't I make him follow me? Oh.
Oh, you're talking
Um,
about your homunculus. Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm going to give Bimble a big hug and tell him to stay safe while we're down, while he's doing his business.
All right. You want to shop at his shop at all?
What does he have available?
Move over and double click on him.
Okay. Oh, is there a list?
You could leave Aboleth here if you two need to do any shopping.
Okay.
Who am I leaving here?
I didn't know
Oh.
Valeth spoke in the third person.
Yeah, Grayson. Could leave Grayson here
I don't think
if you have anything to do.
Where's
Oh no, I will not.
Were you able to see it when you double click on it?
Yeah, where's our list of stuff?
What list of stuff?
Go the it's either in
Need
the
to look
journal or
and
the
see
character sheet.
what the potions
What kind of
what
shop are you
ingredients I need for my potion.
Well, you have access to the potions recipes that you have
Oh,
access
they're
to with the
different.
current kits that you have.
Yeah. Oh, is that how you've broken it down?
Yeah, if you don't have alchemist supplies, you don't have access to the recipes for alchemist supplies.
Buy extra.
You have to work with somebody else who has the supplies to figure out what you need and what kind of potions are available. Forced party communication.
Okay. Well, I'm going to sit here and have a look-see really quick.
All right. But you do see a list of stuff, quantity he has on hand, and
do.
how many gold it costs.
Yes, and I am looking
Okay.
in the list that you created in the recipe manager to see if any of those things are in here. So,
Okay. I am still working on the worm stuff. The module that I was using for harvesting from animals was not working properly, so I'm still working on that.
Is Minksalia okay? Did she drink something that gave her the
Oh,
zoomies?
she's fine. She's fine. She's just gonna be up my ass. Don't worry about her.
Roll a deception check, and that's
okay.
going to be deception.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
As you just full on lied. She's
I
fine.
full-on
No, she's addicted to drugs.
I like drugs.
You may or may not have done some things.
All right. Insight is 17 passive.
Yeah, she's lying.
Hmm.
I like
Well,
drugs.
we'll unpack one thing at a time. Let me handle this Grayson issue. But
I'm gonna completely forget that you ever asked me.
I'll remind you.
Now you've done something. All
None-
right.
None of these things that I do.
Linere will say, what is going on with your friend over there?
So we
Was he
discovered,
allergic to the bathwater?
perhaps, but we had some run-in with some shadow beings. We all were forced into dreams. I guess he didn't fully unpack what happened during his dream with us and just was sitting on it. He was touched by his god Malar, which gave him a mark of Malar, and something triggered it down in the baths, and he transformed into a what was it? A dire wolf?
Yeah, a pretty one.
Yes. But we were able to subdue him, and now he is just unconscious. Could you perhaps take a look? Our friend Mixalia, who's been running around, did remove curse, but I just want to be sure, as it is a deity level event, that it is completely gone.
Okay.
Doing rolls, 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay, so she doesn't quite understand Malar. She has a general knowledge of Malar, but she checks him over. There are other than his obvious like suits of armor, his swords and stuff like that, there is no arcana innately in him that is not his own. So there's no arcanic influence. She knows the history of lycanthropy and the mark of Malar from a history perspective, and she knows that usually after a transformation, it is not reversible. But she doesn't sense any interplay with a deity in Grayson. Same thing with the medicine check. He seems to be in full good health. No lasting effects of his transformation.
Okay.
And his clothes and armor being magical in nature did shape with him or go into the lycanthropy shape, kind of like a wild shape for druids. So none of his equipment was damaged either. She believes that that you caught it in time, judging by your natural 20 on history, with a 30 total. She believes that you caught it on time with the remove curse, that it is no longer in effect. However, his deity being Malar, that mark could be placed on him again unless he denounces Malar entirely. There is still the possibility of Malar attempting to turn him into a lycanthrope again.
Very well. I will try to discuss that with him when he awakens. Thank you for your time. And let me do a religion. I don't remember what her. A nat 20. All right. What do I know about her religion?
I
want to give
believe
her
that is Drada.
a farewell that would mesh well with her deity.
Drada, she is a cleric of the Church of Elistre. Does she have any other faith that might be hidden or not openly displayed?
No, it would just be strictly Elistray.
Okay. So for the most part, there isn't a greeting or farewell with the Church of Elistre. But they tend to display themselves with grace and poise. So any response of in a grace or poise nature would be acceptable.
Okay. Give me a minute on it. Go back to Bimble.
All right. Bimble will say, I have missed you, and we will continue to do what we're doing. I know you came down here for some supplies. Why don't you take a look at what I have and take what you need? And we can work on getting that purple worm harvested. And next time you come through, I'll have all of the items that you've harvested that we've harvested from the worm for your group. I was speaking to you, Zyra.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at everything and totaling up like I'm just sitting here buying shit.
That's fine.
No shopping while depressed. I can't do that. Let's
Okay.
see.
Yeah, you can continue shopping. You're just
Okay,
going
yeah.
through shit. He was just answering your previous statement.
Yeah.
Dracul, what did you want to talk to? Name Naira? When?
When?
About?
Just admiring his bow and seeing if he had anything that might benefit.
Might benefit.
Might benefit Dracul and in his quest of personal redemption from his troubled past.
Let's see. See if there's anything in here.
I'm done buying.
Shopping spree.
Okay.
Wow, all 2 of those items.
He'll say the way you live your life is your own,
BRB, sorry.
and if you are attempting to change your nature, you will most always be unsuccessful. Respect your nature, but guide it in the direction that you think it should go, rather than trying to go against the grain. Find the grain and follow it. That was the only way I could gain a semblance of control and understanding of my other self.
I see. Do you have anything for sale that might aid me in helping this party with our journeys that lie ahead?
He does not have anything for sale. The only one that sells anything here is Bimble.
Okay.
But he is cataloging supplies. He is a merchant, but he is he's not merchanting right now. He is prepping for treks with the next band of refugees that comes through, and he uses his status as a merchant to assist in
Travel.
travel.
Safety.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the word logistics. That's the word I was looking for. Assist in the logistics of moving people.
I was also wondering if not anything in particular, you don't have to go searching for it, but if in your travels, if you happen to hear anything of the Night Shadow clan from Suckstock Swamp, if you could pass it on to Zilra, as Zyra and I will be assisting through our bastions in getting the Drow refugees out of the Underdark.
So he has heard of the Night Shadow clan. He heard what happened to them and has traveled through Suckstuck Swamp and through your village post annihilation. And he had gathered a few base artifacts from there and sold them. And would you ask him about anything in specific?
What kind of artifacts did you get from there?
Mostly I deal in weapons and armor and things of that nature. Most of it was basic, just basic weaponry. It was well made, as the craftsmen of your clan were pretty well known for making ranger and rogue equipment.
I see. I'm trying to come across some of my family's weaponry myself. We have a short sword that I know of for certain that has been handed down through the generations that I would very much like to reacquire.
What weapons would that be? I didn't have very much interaction with the weapons, but I did pick up a few pieces that seem to be more well made than the generic items. Does the item have a name?
It does. I'll have to search it back up.
Okay.
I don't remember if it was the Moon Touched or the Moon Blade short sword.
Moon touched short sword. There were approximately 15 or 20 moon touched short swords and scimitars and things of that nature that were picked up and sold from your village from various people that were there when I was there. Where would it have been in your village?
It would have been in the central hall, as that is where my father resided.
Okay. Give me a minute to think on that. I'll try to remember if I have seen it, and I will ask a few of my contacts and see if they were able to pick anything up.
Okay, so it was actually the Moon Blade. That's the one that's handed down, and there's one per Elven clan.
Sorry, what was that?
It was actually the Moon Blade, not the Moon Touched.
You need to send that to me in a whisper so that I have it.
Above table question. How do I do the purchasing thing for Bimble's shop? That way I can
Double
just kind of
click
get this
on
out
this
of the way.
icon.
Double click. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Did you? Oh, you sent that to me in a whisper. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna have to talk to his contacts, and he'll send you information through Linere and
Zilra.
Zilra to notify you if he knows where it is. You do know how much that one costs, right?
Yeah, I saw the price on it.
Okay.
That's why he was hoping to acquire it, as he is the rightful owner, being the family heirloom that's passed down from generation to generation.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you that would prove that you're an eyeshadow?
What?
Just a makeup
Probably
palette.
not on his person.
You'd have to find proof to make that claim.
Which would mean he would likely have to go to
You'd have to go to Suck Stuck Swamp.
have to go to his village.
All right. Anybody doing anything else? Anybody I missed?
I've got my farewell for her when we're ready.
Corrected.
Anybody else? Anybody wanting to talk to somebody that they haven't yet talked to?
I think I'm okay. I just to not think right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Zaira.
Yes, Miss Dahlia.
Hey, look, there's cards here. I'm gonna do the fortune telling thing, the fortune read rolls.
All right.
About the drugs.
Drugs. It looks weird. Did it get? Oh, that's a harvest table. Wait, what?
What incarnation?
My cards are now a harvest table.
Oh, are they? What? Come on.
It happens to the best of us.
It should be fine to just roll it anyway, right?
Oh, 1 second. I'll fix it.
I broke it.
Oh, Jesus.
Should be corrected now.
Yeah. 2 and 3. Odd equals upright, meaning it faces Zyra.
Why am I scared?
Oh, that's fine. Yours is a good one. For you. I'm not gonna roleplay through it. It's just mechanics now.
Okay. You can enable the effects on your character sheet for those two, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you tell him. Let's do that one and that one.
I need to move that to me, or no?
You should have the effect on your character sheet already.
Okay.
For the buttons.
Which one was it? Was it upright or
Look
reversed?
at your effect.
the wrong character.
Look at the effects on your character sheet.
Okay, I'm looking.
You've been affected.
Oh, I mean, I guess I just see them. Cool.
Okay. If you do get new ones, I would like you to roleplay those.
That's fine.
Role-playing the same ones over and over again gets boring
Yeah.
and annoying.
Yeah. Time consume.
Oh, is it the wolf? I don't understand.
Discord message.
Wonder who it's
Siren.
from.
Okay.
Ooh, I want some of that leaf.
I want some of what he's having.
Did you obtain the information?
Noted.
Okay.
At that, we will say our farewells, assuming nobody else wants to talk to anybody else.
I'm good for the
I
moment.
will.
I think I'm
And
okay.
Bimble will say, if you head through that hole with the cave entrance with the red banner, the yellow circles on it, you will find yourself at a minor dock. There are 2 dinghies there for you. If you take them down the river, there was another dock at the end of the little river that's there, and you should be able to get to the top. That should take you to Mount Nevaeh.
Many thanks, Bimble, for not just allowing us to stay in your camp, but for the help with the purple worm and the myconid as well.
Of course. Anything for Zyra.
Smiles. I love him.
I'll tell Lanira. May the moonlight guide your path and illuminate the darkness, sister of the dance. Until we meet again, may Illustrat's grace guard your heart, and Kalimbor's peace await you only when your journey is truly earned.
Thank you for that kind of farewell, and may the Raven Queen guide you.
Dang, I was gonna hope she'd be offended.
No, they're actually pretty closely aligned on the Pantheon.
Dang it.
Yeah.
It would have been funny.
She just believes in retribution, where Aboleth just believes when it's your time, it's your time.
All right. Zyra or Drado, can you do a test in the journals for me?
Test in the journal.
What
Can
kind
you
of test?
see the potion crafting and gathering journals?
No.
Not in Simple Quest, in the journal tab.
Just the wrong button.
I do not see it in journals tab. Oh, now I see it.
Why is it saying
Power
that?
she blows.
Am I clicking on the wrong one?
Okay.
So
Can you
I'm
see
gonna-
the gathering and harvesting for it?
Yep. Yes.
If you click on the gathering and harvesting, if you go to underground and click gather for me.
Okay. I'm just now
Okay.
getting back
Oh.
into the game. I accidentally clicked out.
Let's see. Just normal roll?
Advantage, because you're in the Underdark.
All right.
Okay. What did that give you?
I don't know if it did. It just like refreshed itself somehow. I just did it again.
1 second.
Okay, what are we supposed to be doing?
She is testing something in the harvesting.
It keeps like glitching.
Okay. I'll have to look at it later and do some more tests with it.
Okay.
You should have gotten an item for it, but it's being stupid.
So it came up with a box to roll through, and now it's like doing this glitch thing where like the whole page disappears and like flashes back.
Okay, you just hit escape until
Okay.
it stops and go back to the main screen. Oh,
Oh.
there you go.
Thing.
You
Okay.
gathered Underdark lichen.
Okay.
Put that to because that was 18. Up that to 5 Underdark lichen. That's what you were able to gather in that tunnel.
Okay.
And I'll do more with that. See if I can get it to give you multiple items. But that's how we'll do that. Right.
Okay.
Is everybody good to go?
Just for clarification, so you're aware, Aboleth is holding his prayer beads of reflection whenever they're not in combat. He has them wrapped around his hand, just so he can see them while he's walking, just in case.
All right. Nobody going backwards?
Nope.
I don't know about anything that's backwards.
All right. Everybody roll, or let's see. We'll go. Grayson's stuck with Jellybean, so Jellybean roll D2.
D2.
Just do /roll 1d2.
An R2?
R2D2?
Yep.
Slang?
Or the coin, yeah.
Let's see if it works. It didn't.
Okay. So you and Grayson are on 1.
Woo!
Mingsalia, roll a D2.
Yoink. Zero.
Try again.
Battling them.
Otherwise, you're going to be in the water.
1DC. What's with DC?
That's the coin.
Which has 2 sides, so that's why I figured it would be that.
Okay. So you are with Jellybean. Thorbeck.
A D2.
Watch us all get a 1.
Well, there's only 4 people that can fit on a boat. So.
Right.
I
just want to randomize it.
At least the first 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You're on boat 2. Aboleth.
Roll that coin! Roll
You're rolling
it
as Jellybean.
Oh, I have her selected. My
Get out
character
of
isn't in here.
my body.
Oh.
There we go.
You should be able to select from your
It's your own
Should be
Jellybean.
good.
actors tab.
Flip that coin! Oh, good.
Perfect.
Us again.
Perfect.
Okay. So
Right where I
everybody
wanted
else
to be.
is on the one with Thorbeck.
Just like the...
Oh, did I need to roll?
No, because they filled up the other boat.
You're not with Mingsalia. That's all I was worried about. As a player. I was like, come on, one.
All right. So let's see if this will function the way it's supposed to.
Boat, boat,
Plus, I need to have a discussion with Mingsalia about her sudden hyperness and your lies.
Well,
Drugs?
someone's in trouble.
Why did Valeth kick me in the stomach out into the water?
I am testing a mechanic to see if it functions. Yay, it functioned. All right, who is piloting boat number 1?
Which one is
Ayla.
boat number 1?
Grayson.
Grayson's just.
Grayson's unconscious.
Yeah. Let's let
I
him
know.
pilot.
He's not.
Well, since Valeth wants to have a conversation with me, Jellybean, thank you so much for driving the boat.
I'm in charge of Grayson.
No, he's unconscious.
Yeah. I can't promise I'll be good at steering. We might die.
Well, I'm okay with
Dracul
driving
does
if you want me
not
to.
see anything.
I'll drive. I just will fail, and that's fine. I don't mind
Oh,
crashing.
Jakul isn't on the map for some reason.
I don't mind crashing.
What was that?
Jakul can't see anything.
He was not.
That's because he's not on the map. Because his character sheet was hidden behind a scroll bar.
Ooh, bum bum bum.
Ooh.
We could have a discussion while I row. Perhaps.
About what?
Oop.
What's
The most responsible.
what have you ingested from Zyra?
She gave me a lot of drugs.
Ah. And I look over at the boat and I'm like, Zyra,
Don't look at me.
how long will these drugs be affecting him?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. So, did we decide who was piloting boat number 1?
Valeth.
Raylith? Okay. Who is piloting boat number 2?
Torvik will take charge.
No bumper boats, Valeth.
All right. You
Thorbeck.
should have control of your individual boats. Try to move them and see. Sweet.
Wow, you made a boat that's rideable?
Yep.
I appreciate that somebody noticed the pun.
All right. So, you guys are all traveling down the river. And as you are coming through a major pathway, stay at the beginning, please. You pass a green section of water that is extremely luminous. And it highlights a secondary passage that has arches of bone that seem to be handcrafted with twine and moss and kind of ramshackled together, but they stick into the ground. Would you like to enter that cave area, or would you like to continue down the straight path towards the directions that Bimble gave you?
Bimble.
Is not with you. Bimble stayed behind.
Bimble's directions.
That's one vote.
Bimble's directions.
This
I
seems
believe-
interesting.
Directions or
We,
cave.
I believe we should continue along the path that Bimble laid out. That way we can get to Mount Nevea.
Yes.
We should definitely do that.
And gladly,
Works
Thorbeck
for
and I
me.
are on the same page. Because
All
we
right.
both want to get home.
As you all row your boats past the opening and continue on your way, does anybody have a sense of magic on them?
The only thing Valeth would have is
Currently.
from the beads.
Okay.
Like a spell for
Like, are you
detecting?
talking like a detect
Grayson?
magic type ability?
Yeah, a detect magic, tremor sense,
Something passive.
Strata
yeah,
has
anything
detect
passive.
magic.
But
don't
you didn't
think
have it
we need
cast,
the
correct?
tremor sense.
What was that?
It was not cast yet.
No.
Okay, yeah, this is just stuff that's been cast. Okay. Anybody have a perception over 18 passive?
Dracul's passive is 18.
Okay.
17.
Mine is 18 plus 8. Oh, wait, no.
14.
I lied. Never mind. Ignore me.
Fantastic number 14.
I think that would be
I and
I
Why
don't
is
want to
that
know
not
what that
whispering?
is.
you're cool. You see under the water, about right here, a wave hits your guys' boats and kind of turns your boats towards the cave
Okay.
as that creature is underwater and swims through the archway into the tunnel. It is large, I believe.
Can I hit
Throw
it?
the actor down.
Wait, I don't have that kind of weapon.
There you go.
Oh,
That
it's
gives you a
huge.
good idea of how big it is.
Oh my god. I want all of its parts.
Can I ride it? Oh, never mind.
Roll a history check.
Who?
You're
boy.
cool.
Do you point it out? Because I am one away from 18. So I mean,
I would point it out,
Everybody roll a perception check.
saying, "What the fuck is that?"
Of course I'm gonna roll like shit.
great.
Okay, starting with you're cool.
What's
No,
what?
No, 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 no. Nobody knows what the fuck that is. It's just a giant, weird-looking monster thing swimming through the water.
You said
Just a
history or
note. So they
perception?
got a nat 1 on a perception check. So
You were supposed to do perception.
Everybody's supposed to
So
do
as
perception.
everybody's rocking the boat, Thorbeck, you go to look as somebody swings the oar and smacks you right across the eyes, and you're like, "Oh fuck!" Like right in your eyeball with the tip of the oar.
He's
Am
the
I
one
blinded?
piloting it, so he would hit himself in the eye with the oar.
Yep. But he rolled a nat 1 on perception. Does he
Something
know
had to
he's the one who hit himself?
So he leans over to look and he headbutts the oar handle.
yeah, that works.
Sticks the tip of the oar right in his eyeball.
And then reels back and hits the other eye. Ah, what the hell?
Was a 19 pass?
19 does pass with Mingsalia coming in clutch. Everybody else really failed. Mingsalia, you would know this to be an Aboleth. And I will, let me see if I can make you an owner of this so that you can see
Oh,
it.
cool.
Can you look in the
I own
actors
this
tab?
creature now. That's awesome.
Observe.
Make him an
Sorry.
observer.
No,
I know.
it's okay. You can make me the owner of it.
No. No. Hold on, I'm gonna do something.
You don't know what the fuck it was, Drata, but it's swimming pretty fast. It kind of just zipped right past you guys.
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a long time. I'm gonna telepathically communicate with a creature.
All right.
Hold on, let me get it so it's the right one. How far away was it? Because it was large, right?
Yes,
No.
it was large.
There's no way.
Gives you the ability to telepathically speak with the creature's mind. Do you want to move to a different conversation?
Yes, I am going to move you to a different conversation.
Yay, secrets.
And we will be right back shortly.
Finally, they're gone. Gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit.
Damn it!
Hello.
Hello. All right. So you latch intellect with this Aboleth,
Mhm.
and as soon as you do, the entire water basin seems to go still
Excellent.
as you hear 18 voices in your head simultaneously chittering in a fish language. Sorry, 19. Simultaneously chittering in a fish language. Do you speak Undercommon?
Nope. Hold on. Let me look. If I have... I'm looking for stuff. I don't think I have anything except for... Is that creature still there? And are they within 30 feet?
You do not know how close the creature is. You do know that the telepathic bond is, it's connected. You are speaking to it.
I don't have what I thought I would have.
Well, it does speak
You do not
telepathy.
need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language from awakened mind.
Well, it understands telepathy.
Oh,
But
so okay.
It understands you. You can understand it. You can't understand everything else that it's telepathically linked to.
Cool. I would like to let it know that I'm curious what it is, and if there's any deals to be made. If there's information it's willing to share, secrets that it's learned.
It's going to activate its probing telepathy as soon as you communicate with it, which allows it to know your greatest desires.
Nice.
And
at the current point, to obtain as many of those corrupted mushrooms as possible. Or are you talking like greatest instant or like greatest long term?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
All of your greatest desires. Long term, short term, all of them. It understands them.
Okay, cool. So you as the DM know what all those are already.
Yep.
Great.
It will attempt to probe deeper into your mind.
Intentionally fail all save.
Okay. And it will siphon every bit of information that it can about you and what you want. And you hear in your mind what seems like a giggle. Like when a kid finds candy. As it will press its awareness on you like a tentacle caressing your face. Will say, "Of course, there's always a deal to be made."
Insight.
Okay, roll your insight. It is being honest.
Cool. What is the offer and what do you want?
You're the one asking for the deal.
Right, but I want something on the other side. I mean, we both want an exchange. I'm curious what you want.
I do believe it is the responsibility of the one initiating the deal to dictate the terms.
Information about Vecna's artifacts, the Hand and Eye, Book of Vile Deeds, and the location of the corruptive mushrooms. Additionally, opening a planar portal to the Shadowfell.
The price of that information is your subservience.
More clarification needed.
entire subservience. You will submit to me everything about your existence. And in exchange, you will obtain that information.
No, because then I won't be able to use any of it.
Oh, well, that's the price of all of that information. Let's bargain for bits and pieces. I will give you the location of the nearest source of mushrooms in exchange for one of your friends.
Make it a artifact of Vecna, one of the eyes, hand, or the Book of Vile Deed. Because I'm aware that mushrooms are behind us. I don't know where they are, but that's the information I know.
Okay.
And my group does not desire to backtrack.
Sadly, the current state of those items is I am not able to share with you, as I myself do not have access to them. However, I can utilize my resources to find their last known position, at which point you will deliver to me somebody that I would be able to gain dominion over. Someone powerful like you. As the lesser party boat said, Minx, leave it alone.
Hold on. I gotta react to
One
that.
second.
I don't know how to spell. Oh, it's right there. One S. Right? Am I alone? Oh, okay. No, never mind.
No.
I was
Okay.
You said give me a second, so I was like, okay, he left
Yeah.
because I can't tell if I don't get an audio call.
Ooh.
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's definitely an advantage roll.
Well, especially since that's also what I'm asking for.
12.
I'm gonna do an insight advantage. Oh, I know she means it even though it's a 12.
While you are distracted,
Uh-huh.
roll a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Hold on. I gotta check something.
As all you hear in your mind is mine.
I gotta check reactions if I have any. I don't think I do. Oh, yes I do. What's the level of the spell?
It is not a spell. It is a ability.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Worst party mode.
Do. Save?
It should be in the chat. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch! You met it.
Yeah, I did.
As he'll say mine, and as you like push back and barely resist his will, he will kind of chuckle and say, "It's worth a try. Shouldn't be distracted talking to someone like me."
Deliberations transpiring within the mind.
I can grant you the information on the source of the magic corruption in the mushrooms. In exchange, I want your book.
Wait, that's important.
Yep. Blue, blue,
Just
blue,
bring her into the call.
blue, blue.
Maybe, depending on the save.
Yep, roll the save. Actually, disadvantage because you're getting hit by two different sources of wisdom at the same time.
But which target? Is it me? Or is it the creature? Oh, okay. Hold on, I got this.
Wait a minute.
What? What happened?
It's mullets rolling for Bean.
You gotta pick one. For the creature, I guess I have to wait because at this point the spell went through.
Technically, it doesn't matter, but it's the who rolls the wisdom save.
Right.
Oh, it's both of you.
No, it's just me.
No, sense thoughts. You sense the presence of thoughts within 30 feet of yourself that belong to creatures that know languages or are telepathic. You don't read the thoughts, but you know what thinking creature is present.
Okay, so they know that
so
we're present.
Is target one creature. Yeah.
Great. I'll let them. I'll fail that spell, so they know that I'm there on the boat with them.
Okay, so you are failing that intentionally?
Only the sense thoughts, not the read thoughts. Because sense thoughts means that they know that I'm there on the boat.
You have to roll for the read thoughts.
Right, you activate one of the effects below until the spell ends. They chose sense thoughts.
No, they didn't.
It's in the.
I was reading.
It says sense thoughts on Aboleth and Minx.
Oh, cool.
So I will fail so they can tell that I am there on the boat with them. That being said, that nullifies anything else now because they cast the wrong spell. He chose his words. He should have read the whole spell.
1 second.
Okay.
Because I need to clarify that because he's typing for Tots. That's Mullet's typing, not
Oh,
Tots.
okay, yeah. Now did he leave? Yep.
A little bit of conversation with Minx, and then I will pull you into that chat.
Hip hop to that swig swag.
All right. So, he will offer you the information on who owns, who's the cause, who's the source of that corruption, or the source of the corruption, in exchange for your book.
Oh no. Refusal. That's
Okay.
that's not a fair trade. That's potential location information for guaranteed power.
Okay. Roll the wisdom saving throw because she's going to use a magic action to change her choice on this.
Got it. Hold on. Oh, actually, wait. I have an item.
Okay.
I have the Ring of Mind Shielding. I'm going to use that to prevent her from being able to read my mind.
Ping that item.
While wearing this, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts to determine whether you're lying or know your alignment. You know your creature type only if you allow it. And I allowed the creature to communicate with me telepathically.
Yep. All right. He will say, then, when you have something worth value, bring it to me.
There is somebody on... Oh, I can't do that. I don't think that's fair to Grayson right now, to Christian.
Right, no. No, I'm not going to.
Yeah,
and your teammates wouldn't allow you either.
No, I know, but they don't... Yeah, I know.
He'd be willing to trade information for information, but what he really wants right now is he's trying to build basically an army of capable creatures, and he doesn't have it yet.
Thought processes are rampant.
All right. Well, he's going to see that you're stumbling and turn around and start to move away.
Cool. I'm just gonna let them think I made a deal then.
Okay.
Return.
Go back in.
I'm going
I'm
back
surprised
to the other
nobody did a detect magic.
Yay. I'm gonna
in
go back
that.
to the other call.
Okay.
Moby Dick.
Well, I did not expect somebody to initiate telepathic communication with it, but okay.
Minx is going to crack her fingers and tilt her neck back and forth, looking proud of herself.
She's gonna do
That creature was massive and capable. So it's up to you guys. You guys continuing on or
I still think we should be going to Mount Nevea.
Drada would like to just
Right.
get out of here.
Concur.
Yeah.
We need
well,
to get
you're
out
stuck
of here.
in a boat and you're not piloting it. That's up to
Yeah.
Thorbeck and Valeth.
I don't know. I want to go the way to get to Mount Nevea.
Bambo.
All right. We will move
I
on.
believe Valeth is along the same line of thinking.
Who wants to go home when you could possibly die?
I much prefer to stay living as long as intended.
Right.
I
Maybe
may
if we're intended to go in
commune.
that cave.
I may commune with my ancestors. I do not wish to join them.
There he is.
Bailiff's back.
There's the fluffy nutter.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Ha ha.
Where?
Wow, we made it.
Good to know you did not get us killed.
I thought about it.
Yes, I know.
We should get to work on those drugs, huh? As long as you have one, you can make more.
Just
Why is your
because you
character
think
glowing?
that I will make you more doesn't mean I will.
Okay.
Oh, did you activate a torch? Minx?
Nope.
Oh. Oh, you're standing next to a torch. That's why.
Okay.
All right. You guys arrive at the dock and disembark. Although I don't know if there's any bark on these shipboards, so you might have just disenwooded
Yeah, that's a good point.
since there's no bark.
So, might I suggest that we have somebody not carrying Grayson lead the way out of here?
I am very strong. It was a nat 20.
It was.
Speaking of which, roll a strength check or athletics check. Your choice. Yep, you're able to carry him.
I'm not doubting your strength. I would rather have somebody that is going to be ready to their weapons quicker. Leading the way.
He is a weapon.
Fair enough.
If anything, I'm the most prepared.
Drada, after you.
Ooh, boxes.
Oh,
Game
And
is
we are
paused.
going to pause there.
and it's caused.
By
Yep.
the way, Zyra, as you say you might not make them anymore, she seems to potentially give up, which you realize means that she's gone into thinking mode.
Good luck,
I don't
everybody
understand what
else.
you just said to me.
She is going into
Oh,
plan
we got
mode to get
Into
what
what
she
mode?
wants.
I'm sorry, that
She's
was
going.
really loud.
She's going into plan mode to get what she wants.
Plan mode. Oh yeah. Oh, bring it, sister.
Okay.
Suddenly.
Ugh. You can fuck around and find out if you want, Minx.
No, it's not.
I'll be patient. Everybody has to sleep eventually.
Mingsalia may be immune to magical sleep, but they're still my flute pan.
Which is magical sleep.
Well, it's not. Not if I hit you.
Not if it's
Oh.
bludgeoning.
Touche.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Loving it.
Is there a magical McDonald's anywhere?
Right.
Right. And what's that?
Nobody moving in.
50 feet.
50 feet. Where are we going? Where even are we? We're in a black and white world right now.
And make 4.
I want
We do want bacon. I agree.
Bacon is the plan. Noted.
bacon.
Love bacon.
Bacon
some
is
fresh
always the
bacon.
plan.
Bacon literally on anything is makes it better.
I'm down to my last 3 packs of farm bacon.
Yeah, even bacon on bacon, you know.
It's a lot of bacon.
It's not enough bacon.
It's an unhealthy amount of bacon.
You need double bacon wrap.
Double bacon wrapped
Bacon.
bacon. Wrapping bacon.
All right. You all see. Well, Dracul, Drada,
Oh fucking
and
shit. Okay.
Valeth are not able to see. But
Slowpoke.
Zyra, Jellybean, Thorbeck, and Mingsalia, I think you are within range. Yep, you are within range.
I want to hit it.
Zyra,
Mm-hmm.
Are these? Oh, those are great.
Jellybean does a 19 hit.
Hit what?
You.
Maybe. I would have.
Uh-oh.
Would it?
Thorbeck, 22.
Yes, it does hit.
22?
Yep. Mingsalia, 6. You lucky bastard.
Wow.
That's just barely hit. Just barely.
Can I use
Yeah.
Grayson as a shield so it doesn't hit?
For me.
Roll.
Make it hit Grayson instead of you.
Are any of them
No,
attack-
sorry. You're going to have to drop him to avoid the tendril. And you're not going to succeed in that. I'm not going to let somebody hit a player that's not here. So he will be treated like a familiar. So I'm just going to put him.
Aw, dang, I was gonna throw him at some point.
Yeah, I'm just going to put him over here in the corner. He was just dropped by you.
Okay.
All right, so You are all grappled,
Which one?
and except for Minxalia, it is a melee attack, Thorbeck, and there is no damage, so you are able to deflect the tendril.
I'm deflecting then.
Yeah, it's just a standard deflection because there's no damage, so you automatically reduce to max. You want to redirect it at anyone else?
Nah, I'm just gonna. That's it. I don't feel a need to redirect, other than if I could redirect to the other guy. But
Yeah, you can redirect to his own teammate.
yeah, if I can do that, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty neat.
All right.
1 moment, let me
Roll your damage for your
grab the appropriate. So which one did the thing to me? Bottom or top?
The top one is the one that just did its action.
Okay, and then so I'll redirect to this guy. Or oops. Yeah, here it is. I can zoom. So it's got a dex save to make.
That's their initiative.
Oh wow.
Noted.
Sure is.
I like how it just slowly went up.
That one takes double damage.
Wow. Does that now
Roll that
one cause
critical.
it to?
I think my damage is broken.
Is it a nat 20 again?
It says 0-attacks. Hold on, let me figure out. I gotta figure out
Gonna
why that's
hope
happening.
That nat 20 means that you let go of all of us.
Scale deflect attacks. So monk doesn't have a deflect attack scale?
Equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die plus your dexterity modifier. So let me see what your martial arts die is looking like up there in the advancement.
It's a d8.
section.
So 2d8 plus what?
Plus dex.
2d8 plus dex mod. Dex plus 3.
How did that break? It worked just fine before.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it.
All right. This one takes 13.
Boop boop.
Why did that only add you? Damn it. There we go.
Oh, delightful.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Ow.
Wow, that is a horrible initiative.
Trickle, don't you have advantage on initiative for some reason?
Do I have advantage on initiative? Just have swap initiative with. Oh, I do have initiative. Nope, I have initiative proficiency and then initiative.
Okay.
So if Mingsalia would be willing, who would start initiative with.
You chose Mingsalia, who's 3 above you.
Or
You're all going first before the
Yeah, we're fine.
ropers, just so you know. It's literally all of you, all of them, all of you, all of them.
okay.
Which is probably the best and worst that you could possibly ask for.
Yep. Sarah seems to have this under control.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so let's begin this combat with Thorbeck.
Probably go up to the closest one and thwack it 4 times. If the game was unpaused.
Mm-hmm. Would be helpful.
It certainly would be. That guy, attack, normal. And then another one, maybe, depends. Probably.
Isn't it interesting how the map itself
20
is
hits.
a creature sitting in the fetal position?
My maps are not Rorschach test therapy.
There's the head right here, the neck, the butt, and the knees going up and down. With an eye, and a nose, and a chin.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
A roper. Cool. I think my scale values are all broken.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
Let's try a re-update.
Yeah. See if that fixes it.
Languages. Passive features. Does that fix anything at all?
Let's see. Let me ping my weapon again. Attack. Attack action. Damage. Oh, it's still broken.
Oh, for your staff. You have 3 ale-bound staffs in this. A +1 to hit with 1 and 1.
Okay.
1 and 1.
Put this in.
Oh, yeah, your whole character sheet is completely fucky-wucky.
Yeah, I don't know what
Like the whole
at
thing.
the. Wait, what? What are you talking about?
The whole thing. Every bit of your reference are an error.
What the fuck?
Or yeah, unarmed strikes are all errors. Looks like.
Yeah, it would appear that way. It's the scale value for my martial arts die. There's something wrong with it. Yeah.
Wouldn't
It's like
be a session of D&D without technical difficulty.
What it's reading to me is 0-arts plus 3 plus 1. Like 0 minus arts plus 3 plus 1. I think they redid their referencing system or something. Let me try something. Just to fuck around.
And find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out. Let's just make it martial. Goes out of that. Martial arts time, Marshall. Yep. And then I'm gonna go back to this and edit it, and then edit that, and then go back to here, and hey, that's not what I wanted. Okay, well now that's fixed, so I'm gonna have to do that. That, and then damage, and then... What the fuck? Why is it broken now? That shouldn't be what it's reading.
There we go. Try that now.
Give it a whirl.
And I'm so confused.
That look right?
The damage roll?
Yeah.
1d8 plus 3 plus 1. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
What
So
did
that's
you
your
do?
staff functioning properly, I think. You should activate your ever-changing brew if you want to roll that.
Right.
You should do that at the start of combat.
Right, yeah,
Which is
that's number
tranquility.
4. Advantage
Which
on
would have
wisdom
been
saves.
that would have been great for your fight with the Aboleth.
What?
Aboleth is all wisdom based.
Yeah, that's fair. Trying to figure out this shit. Yeah, I don't know what the hell is wrong with Thorbek's sheet at this point.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
Click the damage there. It says 0-arts.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird. Why is it registering that as a minus instead of reading the whole word?
Because
I'm
it's
wondering.
looking at martial. It's not looking for martial arts, it's looking for martial.
You're not understanding my question, but okay.
Well, it's looking for martial, and then it says minus arts. So it's coming up 0 for looking for martial.
All good, man.
All right. Do you have full permissions to do everything that you need to do inside his character sheet?
Inside the character sheet, for the most part, I mean, as far as I know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's ridiculous.
In the formula, put plus at mod
Or what?
for the damage formula in one of the melee hits.
And I have that on my unarmed strikes. That's there.
Doing the same thing.
Why does that keep resetting?
I uploaded a new character sheet from D&D
Oh.
Beyond to see if I could correct the corruption of it by uploading a new character sheet. And the new character sheet is doing the same thing.
Okay. Well, Thorbec's broken, so that's fun.
D8 plus 3. Does that seem right for your unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Let's see if the bonus action works. 1d8 plus 3. Okay. So it is what it is the dash in the monk advancement.
Yes.
The dash for martial dash arts is making it do minus arts. But when you just have martial in there, in your monk features, I just did the martial arts attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And it did 1d8 plus 3 for those. But I've had to put plus app mod to add your, I think it's your dexterity modifier
Mm-hmm.
to it. What else was broken?
Deflect attacks.
Ah, right. Do monks get a special thing that applies damage when you grapple?
I don't know.
I
Maybe.
don't remember
So.
seeing that on Grenwill.
Okay. It was just weird that his grapple had a damage roll to the grapple instead of just being a save. I just
I
took
don't
it
see a
off,
damage
but it
roll.
did. Look at shove. See if that has. Yeah. Formula scale at monk.martial arts for a damage. It's weird. Okay. Redirect attack. Effect. Let's see. Scale. Martial. Okay, looks like that's fixed. See if your monk's focus. Get that corrected too while we're at it. All right, I believe that is corrected. Oh, you do know that you have basically automatic disengage when you use Flurry of Blows, right?
How is it basically automatic?
Drunken Technique. You learn how to twist and turn quickly as part of your Flurry of Blows. Whenever you use the Flurry of Blows, you gain the benefit of the disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
Okay.
I just noticed you didn't do that with the Myconids, so I figured I'd let you know.
Thanks.
Alright. So that's... Is that your official damage, the 5? Or did you want to use... Okay.
Yeah, that's the
Fucky
official
wucky
damage.
nonsense.
Yeah, anyway. 25 hit?
Yes. 25 hits.
Something broke. Or I'm just rolling poorly. I don't know.
Welcome to.
Okay, I just needed to see it actually
good, I
roll
can
something
stop
other
carrying
than a
Tracer
1.
now.
Well. Look who woke up.
Just in time to not get thrown at something. No, just kidding.
I I just got
Yeah,
back.
your damage roll isn't broken. It's just your rolling is broken.
Really quick, remind me the session password again. It's the Nocte Equi.
Yeah, just
Just
the
Nocte.
Just Nocte.
Maybe it was because you rolled 2 nat 20s earlier, Thorbeck.
I
I'm gonna
have
say
no
that's why.
idea, man. Ooh,
Alright,
look
I
at
am
that.
joining in.
Natural 20, nice. Critical hit that shit.
I guess it's true. What they say, speak things into existence.
Wait, just in time to die. Oh shit! Wait, what? What did I miss?
Does an 11 hit?
You'll see.
How many times are you hitting this thing? My god.
So cool though. It's the big fast like it's just chopstick. That's chopstick? Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, the 11 misses. But I will apply that 11 critical damage. Ooh.
Oh god. What the fuck did I just join into?
Yep.
You joined into your ass getting tossed to the floor like a rag doll as your character wakes up and sees 3 ropers. Let me resize your character back up to appropriate size. Because you were being carried by Jelly Bean. And as you were tossed to the side like a rag doll right behind her. Yeah, this is what you guys see.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Let's see here. I want to hit it with my thing. I haven't used my thing yet. Where'd it go? It's 30 feet. In. I'll just take your place. And I'm gonna swing on it. Bad turn. Yes.
Nice try.
Grappled.
Except you are grappled.
Oh, I thought we asked earlier if it was or wasn't anymore, and I don't know if we got an answer.
You are still grappled. Your speed is 0. The effect is on your character.
By what?
The roper.
I
The
think
roper
that
swung, it has tendrils that it can attack with. And it attacked Zyra, Bean, Thorbeck, and Mingsalia. It missed Thorbeck and Mingsalia, but it hit the other 2 and grappled them. And it's this one that is grappling them.
I think it's the confusion is because I asked because it rolled a 1 or a 0 or whatever it was, that I asked if it was still going to be grappling us since it rolled a 0 against Thorbeck's or whatever it was, a 1.
No, it did no damage. So his deflect attacks, the way the deflect attacks works, is when he gets hit with an attack, he can deflect the damage.
Right.
So his dice reduction roll has to beat the damage for him to deflect it back at another creature. But because it doesn't do any damage with its tendril attack, it automatically is capable of deflecting. Because there's no damage done. But it still has to make an attack roll. So it's a rule wording fucky-wucky situation.
No, I was being
And I
more
still deal
facetious.
damage with the way redirect attacks works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, you can try to get ungrappled?
Yeah, you can roll a strength check to try to get ungrappled, or you can attack at disadvantage. Strength check is at disadvantage as well. But you've been rolling natural 20s on strength. Is it strength check or saving throw? Let me double check. I believe it is a strength saving throw. Let me see. Yeah. Strength saving throw. Disadvantage. 18. You break. You break it.
Now can I hit it?
Yeah, your speed is still 0, so if you have a ranged attack, you can hit it. You don't gain your speed back by breaking the grapple.
I don't think I do. Well now I'm... Oh lord. Where do my
Shit.
spells go?
That AC is ridiculous.
I don't know if I have any ranged. I don't think I do. 60. I wanna throw my thing. Whoosh.
I would allow you to attack the tendril with your bat that is attached to Zyra, because the tendrils can be attacked.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh. Oh, there's a line down. Grayson, not the D&D Grayson, Child Grayson. Oh. Would this be just normal or disadvantage?
No, the attack roll is normal.
Okay, that's what I thought. How do we feel about 14? Is that 14? Nope. Yeah, that's 14. Blind.
All right, so 14 does not hit.
I'm sorry. Last end of my turn.
All right.
All right. How narrow is this passageway? Like, am I able to get around
You
Valeth?
can move through teammates' spaces
Okay.
with no ill effects, no difficult terrain, nothing like that. It's assumed they move out of your way.
Okay.
Does not work that way for enemies, however. Enemies will remain in your way.
That sounds good. All right. So,
Not for long.
hearing that there's all this commotion going on, I'm assuming you'll be able to hear that, right?
Yes, you would hear that
You've
there's
heard
combat
4
occurring.
distinct thunks by
You're definitely
From
going to hear me
Thorbeck.
saying, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off.
Does Thorbeck swear and curse while he's punching shit?
no.
Okay.
In that case, Drada is going to rush forward, and for some reason, the imp and whatnot is not following. Oh, I forgot to mark how many that was. I have a ghost. Why do I have a ghost? Okay. There we go. All right.
1 second. 1 second.
No worries.
Yeah.
For future reference, if my martial arts die were broken, Bardic Inspiration is likely going to be broken as well.
Okay. 1 second. I'm just putting you in the light so that I can mount your tokens to you because your tokens couldn't see you.
Ah, okay. That's why. That's fair. All right, and so from this vantage point, I can see 2 of them. So I will target. Why is the
One of
target thing
them-
not working? Is that not the target thing? That's not the target thing. That's why. There we go. Target this one, and I will cast. Where's the casting thing? Come back. Technical difficulties. I'm sorry.
All right.
I will use my bonus action to cast Hex.
Okay.
And then I will use Eldritch Blast.
You target 1 creature, right? With that? With Hex?
Yeah, with Hex, it's just 1.
Okay.
And then it can move if the creature dies.
Okay.
So I will do the first attack.
Hits.
Right, and then damage for the first attack. And second. So the second beam
That misses.
misses. Okay. And that will end turn. Oh wait, no,
All right.
shouldn't it have? Hold on. The hex done something.
Did you
1d6.
attack its
Yeah,
tentacle?
roll 1d6.
Okay.
Hmm.
There's the d6. There we go. Oh, 1. Okay.
What ability check does it have disadvantage on?
Oh, do I have to choose one? Also choose one
Yeah,
of
it
those.
says
Okay. Rocky. Let's say. Oh, golly, I don't know.
5, 4.
Would her
Sorry.
insight
Oh,
about
lucky.
these creatures
2.
help her in deciding?
Potentially.
That way you don't have to flat out tell her. She can maybe see if she would know what would be the most advantageous.
That would be helpful.
Okay. Do you
I
want
just
to do that?
Heard you stalling on not really knowing, so your character
Yeah.
should know something being from down here.
Roll an insight, Drada.
All right.
All right, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Nope.
no. You've
don't know
never
either.
encountered ropers
Alright, so
before, and all your
let's
time in
go-
the Underdark.
We'll
I don't
just
see
say
how
strength,
insight
I
would
guess.
declare that, but
It was sarcasm. Because it was a really low roll.
What checks are there?
We'll just say strength, I guess. That's fine.
Okay.
Y'all gonna be weak sons of bitches. Well,
Hope so.
Okay. Do you have the ability to change it to the next turn?
What was that?
Do you have the ability to switch it to the next person's turn?
I'm trying to. It's not allowing me.
Okay.
So,
I'll do
there it
it.
goes. Okay, I got it.
All right, Drada, or Zyra, you are grappled.
I'm still grappled.
How do you want to deal with it? Yep.
Hurt it? Oh, for fuck's sake.
strength check.
Did not even hurt it. Missed it.
Okay, so I guess I'll do a strength check to get out of grapple, or will my Nightmare Grasp still work?
Is Nightmare Grasp an attack roll or a saving throw?
It's a saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like it's a saving throw. Let me double check. Wording. Yep, wisdom saving throw. Yeah, you don't have disadvantage if it's a wisdom save.
I didn't do disadvantage.
No, you don't have disadvantage when they have to make a wisdom saving throw. You
Oh,
have
okay,
advantage.
okay.
You have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, as
Okay.
well as attack rolls.
Okay.
Believe.
Did notice
And,
that much sorry.
You gotta charge it up more.
and it passed the nightmare grasp.
Fucking
Yeah.
shit.
thought that was your roll.
Okay,
Excited
well,
for you.
that's
Uh,
my
It still
homunculus.
takes half damage
No, that is starting. Come on.
on a successful
That Bendy.
save.
Bendy and the 8
Hey, you need to go get ready for bed. Please. It's 8:30, bud.
If only you had a way of making them afraid of you.
Let's see my face.
Okay, you can sleep with
Are you
them.
talking about the children
It's
or
a
these
standard.
monsters?
My homunculus is gonna do a force strike on the tentacle
Okay,
It's supposed to cut.
specifically. That's gonna miss.
fail. Yep,
Yeah.
miss.
Okay, fun times. Yeah, that was great, guys. So awesome.
Thanks, you're up.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Right. Let's do up here.
I forgot to change my spells out.
Give me a second.
Been a second.
Okay, that was a production.
Let's do guiding bolt on the lower one.
All right. Roper 3, I'm assuming.
There's 3 of
Is
them.
the
You
low.
can't see their numbers.
I
If
only
you
see
hover,
four.
you should be able to.
I don't see it because it's outside of the option.
Oh, hovered
No.
by owner. Why is that set to hover by owner? Set it fucking to hover by everyone.
There it is.
This is annoying.
Mm-hmm.
24. And this one.
Misses.
Yeah.
Hits.
16 radiant. And the next attack roll made against it before the end of my next turn has advantage.
And it is bloodied.
Jelly Bean bonus action, Bardic Inspiration.
You have an inspiration.
I feel
I think
inspired.
Grayson needs to be rolled into the initiative.
Am I actually awake?
That is correct.
Yes.
My fault.
Apparently
If he's
all I
in
need
the
to do-
initiative, we'll just let him go, regardless of what he rolls. Go ahead and roll, Grayson.
you just need to
Yeah,
roll.
well,
Team two.
we'll go through and have you go after Dracul.
Yeah.
Okay. The exclamation points are the indicator for advantage from Guiding Bolt.
Good.
End turn.
Valeth,
Alright.
you're up.
Aboleth 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Damn, hold on. Let me.
You want to hang out with me or something? Huge
25.
square.
And then I will do a Blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport and gain resistance on all attacks made until my next turn. And I'm going to teleport to here and make an attack on the tendril that's on Zyra
Okay.
with my scythe.
I mean, I like this.
Should I target Roper?
Yes.
Okay. That's weird. Okay. Let me just click it then. There we go.
Misses.
All right. That is action and bonus action, I do believe. So I will end.
Dracul, you are up. There's
Hearing
fighting
the
down the hall.
Hearing the commotion, Jakul's gonna move up. Still not seeing anything there, so 10 more. There.
You can see this one is glowing currently.
And he will pull out his longbow.
Short bow.
Short bow, sorry, short bow. And 21 to hit.
Hit. I think. Wait, let me double check. Yes, hits.
One.
Oh, by the way, you have advantage on that roll. Go ahead and roll again and see if you crit.
What if it's a
Nope.
crit? No.
Okay. Yeah, you still hit.
Max damage is 7.
Okay, and sneak attack because you did have advantage.
Sneak attack. Sneak attack is that sneak attack. And over here. Nope, sneak attack is broken. 0 plus.
Woo! Anything with a dash in it
Broken
and the
on
scales is
every
broken.
fucking thing. God damn it.
What did you change?
Nothing.
Was there an update to Foundry or
Yes.
the D&D system?
It was an update to compendiums.
The system to D&D?
No, to the importer.
Oh.
That's the only update that I know of.
Did you imported before session?
No.
At the beginning session?
Nope. I don't know why it's broken. It just is.
There had to be some update to Foundry directly. That's the only thing that makes any sense.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll. What is your dice roll for sneak attack?
3d8.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll 3d8, and I'll fix it while we're moving on.
I don't remember what the modifier is. So.
Modifier. You shouldn't get a modifier with sneak attack. It should just be straight.
Okay. $17. And I'm going to use bonus action hide.
Okay, you will have to move into cover to hide.
Okay, I can't move.
'Cause you can't hide in plain sight yet. So you might use bonus action dash or a bonus action attack, but yeah, you can't hide while you're in plain view.
I don't think I can fire the short bow again.
No.
Can, however, because of 2-weapon fighting, chuck one of my daggers at it. 13 to hit.
Right. Were you the one that had the bandolier?
Yes.
I forget.
Yeah, both of them have bandoliers.
That's neat.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. And that will end turn. Over here and
Fuck him up, Grayson.
Watch his abilities all be broken too.
Oh, they
Everybody's
more than likely
across the
are.
board.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know what changed on your foundry, but mine's working still.
You know what? I think I know what it was. Now that I think about it.
Oh? Oh.
Better roll tables.
Are you serious?
Yep.
I have better roll tables though.
Yeah, but it just updated to be compatible with 12. I bet you that's what it is.
I can test that for you. I'm gonna do it on my foundry. Let's see if my shit breaks.
I think it's the combination formulas that better roll tables lets you do. All right, is that Alder cool?
yeah, I already advanced my turn.
I was making sure it
So-
didn't glitch in any way, shape, or form.
Is there a
Alright.
setting within better roll tables per chance?
10. Are you within 50 feet? 45, 45, 45. Everybody there is within 50 feet except for Grayson.
Did Grayson go
Oh, wait,
yet?
no, Grayson. Oh, no, Grayson didn't go yet. Sorry. I
No,
will
I have
move him
not.
back. My fault. My fault.
Wait, am I up or am I down?
You're up. We're not going to give you a penalty for anything. You're standing up behind Jellybean.
Okay. So is it my turn now? Or am I going
Yeah.
after Jellybean?
No, it's your turn now. Or I'm
All
just
right,
not
so-
going to change the turn position.
Okay, so this one that is like closest, I'm gonna basically just shoot it with my bow.
Let's do it.
And not consume the ability. And I'm just gonna actually use the shadow arrow, so I get the 1 + 4.
9.
Does the 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And then
What about better roll formulas? It looks like it might be the problem.
Possibly. I have that as well. And I was messing with the roll tables to try to get the harvesting to work.
Yeah,
Hang
that's
on.
something
Find a
I don't have,
compendium.
and mine isn't broken, so that's probably the culprit. Anyway.
And then my bonus action is going to be to place a hunter's mark on it. So let me target it.
21 damage to that motherfucker.
Yep. All right, and then I will use my second attack to hit it with another bow hit. I'm assuming a 28 also hits then.
Yep.
Okay. 19 damage. And then
do you wanna do
because is it dead?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm gonna actually roll my second attack into it when I do this, because of the Gloomstalker, and because I'm going to be moving my mark at the same time when I kill it. But basically, like, I just want to like shoot it with one arrow, and then like as I'm shooting the fucking second arrow, I just turn and shoot the other one too, and just like it fucking explodes.
All right.
And are you able to transfer my mark, or should I just recast it on the other one and not consume a
Transfer it.
slot? Okay, let me do that. Hunter's mark, cast, do not consume. Okay. Alright, and then I'm just gonna use my last attack on it. Ah, shit, I hit usability. Let me see if it lets me. Too late, fuck. Okay, I didn't mean to use the ability on that. I'm not trying to use the go invisible shit.
Okay.
But, yeah, I accidentally fucked it up.
Transparent arrow attack.
Yeah, was not the plan. Alright, 14.
All right, 20 does hit. So you are aware 20 is the creature's AC, and it is the AC of the tendril as well.
Got it. Okay.
Only
I
20?
figured because my
Damn.
first one
Yep.
was a 20 and it hit, and so I figured if anything 20 or above hits at least. Alright, that is it
You
for my turn.
hit the AC, like if you matched the AC, that's when I tell you what the creature's AC is. So
Yeah.
if I tell you what its AC is, then you know if it hits or not. So you can just roll damage. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do. I end.
Right. It is this roper's turn. He's going to move 10 feet. I never quite knew how to do movement with a larger creature. Does it move just like a normal creature, or does it move 5 feet is 5 feet? Even though it's half the creature's size that's moving. Oh well. I'll move it like 5
It's
feet.
distance based, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Alright.
assume that it's from the center point of the creature.
Alright. Aboleth does a 17 hit.
That's 17.
It does not.
Okay, does a 26 hit.
It
No.
does. Now, let me read this ability.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the rest of the attacks.
As a bonus action, magically teleport.
Jelly Bean does a 20 hit.
All right. So during this ability, I appear ghostly and translucent. Would they try to attack me intelligently?
It's not necessarily intelligent. It is swinging at the nearest thing to it.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was
So,
like,
yeah.
oh, this is food. This isn't food.
Yeah, this is swinging at the closest thing to it, which is you. Even if it was swinging at Jelly Bean, it would still hit you. That's the kind of the logic I'm using for it.
Oops, I just closed my shit. Please hold.
Okay.
I believe a 20 hit. I think it was 30. My thing is 35.
Okay, I don't know why that rolled. Okay, that rolled 4. Alright, so it gets 4 rope attacks. Grayson does a 16 hit.
A 16 does not hit, and I actually also need to roll my good coin to find out if I have one extra AC. The 16 for sure does not. Even if I have the
Okay.
extra AC.
Let me know. I don't know whether to apply forced movement or not to you and grapple. Just flip a coin. Roll the 1d6 at the bottom.
No. Okay.
That's heads. So you get a bonus to AC.
Okay. So, yeah, for sure does not hit.
Okay, and then it will reel everybody that it did hit, which is Valeth and Jellybean are both grappled. And it will reel you 25 feet directly to it.
Does it know about consent?
Nope.
Yes.
Oops. It's not supposed to be where you go. Alright, and then you are not within range of its bite attack, so it can't do that. Next turn. This one's going to reel you in, Zyra,
Please
as
don't.
well as do 4 attacks against Thorbeck and Grayson. Normal. That's a 12. Thorbeck 12. Does that hit?
No.
16 doesn't hit Grayson. 12 doesn't hit Thorbeck.
You're doing great.
And that's a natural 1. You can retaliate,
Punch
Grayson.
him in the face!
What?
Oh.
Glimmering Moonbow.
Ooh. Okay, so do I...
Whatever other attack you want.
Yep, nope, I'm retaliating with the bow. The bow's the best. I am not using a shadowy arrow, though. I'm using a normal arrow on it, so it doesn't have the extra.
Okay, 20 hits.
I have a
Aim
question.
For the
It's AC.
tentacle. Aim for the
I have an
tentacle.
answer.
Does technically my hunter's mark count because I'm hitting it with an attack?
Yeah.
Alright, I get to add that.
Hit the
Anytime
tentacle.
you hit a creature with an attack that has your hunter's mark on it, it applies.
Alright, 18.
Hit the tentacle.
Alright. Let's see if this kills it. Nope.
Son of a-
19 hit Zyra.
Yeah.
I'll try to save you. Maybe. Maybe not. No, I can't.
I mean, it's just one word. They have, a few words they have to say when they're attacking it.
That's 23 damage, Zyra. As it chomps on Zyra, and half of her body is currently inside the roper.
Jesus
awesome.
God, someone save
Yeah.
her. Did somebody just make chewing sound?
Gosh dang it,
Yeah, the
Syra. What'd you
DM.
get us forced into?
As this groper is bloody,
Did you say...
mainly because of the blood spewing out of Zyra across its jaws, but it is bloodied.
Oh, they're canonically gropers now?
Yep, I definitely heard you call it a groper.
Yes, I did call it a groper, and I've called it gropers my whole life.
Great.
Every D&D game I've ever played has had gropers, not ropers.
Neat.
You
All
hear
right, I
muffled
think that's its
screams
turn.
coming from its mouth.
Oh, yeah, your little feet dangling.
Yeah.
Oh no. Can you
Yeah.
cast fireball inside of it?
I don't want to catch myself on fire.
I guess it's fair.
Nightmare grasp.
Yeah, I definitely will be doing that.
What is this current placeholder that we have? What is it doing? Oh, that's the third roper that it's not removing from combat for some reason. Okay. Thorbeck, you're up. Zyra's getting eaten.
Does 23 hit?
A resident drug dealer.
Don't hold that.
Ooh,
against
max damage. Woo! Alright. That's 12 damage.
It's applied.
Alrighty. Does 22 hit?
It's
6 more damage. And then I'm going to switch over to this.
I love
Flurry.
hearing Ryan's commentary in the back. So adorable. So cute.
I think you might be hearing Mav. I don't hear Ryan at all.
No, Ryan's in bed.
Oh,
Yeah, you're hearing my son in the background.
oh, okay. I was like, I just hear a little kid talking.
Ooh, does 20 hit? Soft 20?
Yeah.
Yes, so 20 is their AC.
Cool. Normal. And then another hit. What's that? Normal.
It is at death's door.
It did have
Natural
20?
20 when he has 2 hit points left, so you guarantee kill him.
Overkill, if you will.
Okay.
And that is about 14 points of overkill. How do you want to do this?
And all you hear is Zyra
Residual.
going, "Get me out of here!"
Can you slice
Alright,
open?
I don't know if technically the grapple ends because it's a rope. It's the
Well,
groper
with that-
tendril
with that-
that's still
with that
wrapped around you. You're
extra-
still grappled.
With the extra damage he did to it to kill it, I would imagine that the tendril would.
It could be some stomach regurgitation.
Oh,
I'm
stop.
that's
just
what
giving
we're-
you shit.
No.
I'm just trying to
He
come up
didn't
with a
know how
logical
damage
reason.
that it killed the rope too.
Basically, he's gonna whack him twice with his staff. And then, for the first flurry of blows hit, kick him. And then he's gonna just go really into it with an elbow strike that just drives into the wall. And then that's gonna be Thorbec's
And
turn.
in the same motion, you grab Zyra and pull her out of its teeth. Damn it.
I mean, I'm killing the creature. I mean,
Should I
in
just
it.
hit skip my turn since it puts me up after Jellybean?
No. Everybody had initiative before the ropers, so it didn't really matter what order you guys went in.
Got it.
So you're just gonna take up right after Jellybean. You'll have another turn.
Question for
Okay.
DM.
Answer for person asking question.
Yay.
Said.
Player.
How do you want to handle the moving of marks? Because if it dies, then it can be transferred to another creature. Should I wait
Yeah,
till my turn to do that,
It-
or
Ping
I
the
just
ability when a
started
creature
moving
dies, and I will apply the effect to the new creature.
okay?
yeah, just untick the consume resource button.
Yeah. Even if they have it ticked, I can refund, but it does help if you have it unchecked.
It doesn't offer that. It just says mark target, so I'll just do that. Oh wait, here it is.
Okay.
Consume slot. No, don't consume. There we go.
And don't forget
then-
to change your targets because you're all targeting the dead roper.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Go ahead, Bean.
Here we go. Joey, that's super loud.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay. Second.
Yeah.
Why am I black and white?
Because you are in a dark area, and that's how dark vision works. It's everything is in grayscale if you have no light. But if you notice, Grayson on your screen will have a little bit of color because he's at the edge of the light.
Ow, I thought I was dying. I'm scared.
Until
Which
I
is a
move
good
forward and
thing
go invisible.
because we can't see Grayson in dim light.
Yes.
It's just a shadow.
I mean, I can make that happen.
Oh God, no, no! I was like, why am I dead? Am I able to move this time around?
No, you are still grappled.
Sick.
The
I guess
easiest
we're
way to
doing
tell
it.
is if you zoom in on your token. If you see that hand in the top left, you're still
Oh.
grappled.
Interesting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna do a strength check and pray.
You can do a strength check, or you could attack with disadvantage, or if you have abilities that are saving throws, then you do not have disadvantage because they're saving throws and you don't roll any dice. Why didn't that hex apply? That's weird.
So we'll do. You. Strength saving throw. Where'd it go?
Emily, you need to go to bed. It's 9.
Am I free?
How about that?
Time for bed.
I prefer not.
I don't care. It's time for bed.
You go to bed. Okay, don't offer you guys to speak later. Please, just go to bed.
Emily.
20 does break that tendril.
Are you stuck on a tendril? I'm gonna hit it for you.
1,
and maybe hit you.
2.
You used your action to break free.
Take your phone away.
It's an action to break free of the tendril, so you only have a bonus action, and you do not have movement because you were grappled at the start of your turn. You could give him Bardic Inspiration or any of your other bonus action. You're a bard, aren't you?
Well, didn't Mingsalia give it to me?
Well, you're a bard. You can do it yourself to somebody else.
I know what
Yes,
I
did give you
understand
a
that. I'm
Bardic
asking for
Inspiration.
this
Yeah.
situation.
You can use it.
You can do
It would give you. It would just give you a bonus to a roll.
Which you don't
I don't
necessarily need right now.
Sure, I'll give you Bardic Inspiration. Why not? We're all barding here.
Yeah, 18 strength roll. I don't think you need Bardic Inspiration for that.
I need everything I can get.
Aboleth needs it.
Where is that on my sheet?
Should be the 3 dotted lines on the right.
And I just click you, right?
And hit T.
And you'll have to manually roll that because your Bardic Inspiration is going to be broken as well. And your Bardic Inspiration is, you are a level 3 bard, so it should be...
I'm just using all the broken stuff today.
1d6. No. Yeah. Yeah, 1d6.
Nice.
All right, Aboleth, on your next roll, you get a 6.
Okay. I'll happily add a 6.
I realize my statement was foul. You get to add 6 to your next roll. Attack roll or ability check or saving throw.
6. So plus 6 on the next roll.
Yes.
Because my wording was not correct.
I understood, though.
Is that all, Jellybean?
Yes. Did it skip it? Should have.
It did not change turns, so took care of it. Grayson.
Okie
Japan.
dokie. What?
I meant Europe.
Oh. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna hit with my bow.
I gotta do it.
That was a therapy level dad joke.
It was great. I loved it.
Ooh, does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna use my extra attack to try to hit it with a bow again. I'm gonna guess a 13 also doesn't hit. So I guess I'm just gonna
Plus
swing and
10.
miss with 2 arrows. And
What do you have that allows you to use your glimmering moon bow as a bonus action?
what do you mean? I don't. I have 2 attacks because of
Oh, you have 2 attacks
extra.
per turn.
Yeah.
I
Yep,
keep
yeah.
forgetting that. I don't know why, but I do. Anywho.
Yeah, so to end my turn, Grayson is gonna sit there and he's gonna look down at his bow, and he's gonna look back up at the person. He's gonna look down at the bow and be like, "Is this shit broken?" And then end my turn.
Everything's broken tonight.
All right. So
Didn't want a
since
bonus action attack. That's surprising. Go ahead, Jada.
I actually had a question about that. Would we be able to use a bonus action since both he and my moving target says it consumes a bonus action?
You can move target as a bonus action with that one.
Both of them say that.
It's an option on your turn. However, there should be some additional wording in there to specify
If the
whenever.
target drops to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to curse a new creature. However, I thought Hunter's Mark was different than that. If it drops to 0, you can take a bonus action and move the mark to a new creature you can see within range.
Yeah, that's what I do with my range.
I need to look at, both of you are 2024, right?
I think so.
I think yes.
Why are you wearing your jacket? So I forgot to take it off. I forgot to take it off. Sit on.
Oh shit! Hunter's Mark does require on both Legacy and Standard. It requires it to be a bonus action on a subsequent turn. I have almost never used that ruling. Wow.
Well, to be fair, I didn't
Oh,
actually
shit.
even use my bonus action last turn anyway, so which works because I transferred my Hunter's Mark.
So yes, it does use your bonus action to transfer the Hunter's Mark. So.
And hex.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So it would also consume for the hex then.
Yeah.
So in that case, I will just do Eldritch Blast because that's about all I can do.
Can you see that, Roper? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, and it's within range. So first attack, 22. That should hit, right?
Yes. Over 20 hits.
Okay, so I'll do
Or
that.
20 and up hits.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the second attack as well, and then do the damage after. So that one does not. Okay. You're Sonic Mania?
Okay.
So 6, and then
If you put that 1d6 in the situational when you're rolling your Eldritch Blast attack, it'll apply it all at the same time. It'll do all the rolls at once.
Perfect. I will be sure to add that. I wasn't sure if I could do it that way because the Eldritch Blast is force, but the other is necrotic, so I wasn't sure if that mattered.
Yeah, I guess you should do it that way then for now until I have give you a better understanding of how to label your roll damage.
Okay.
That just comes with experience in Foundry.
Okay. In
Alright.
that case, that will end turn because it's way too far for my M. So
Zyra, you are no longer grappled. You do have movement. And Let's see. You smell like wolfsbane.
I don't know what that is, but that's awesome.
You have wolfsbane in your inventory, and it has an effect on the flower that makes you smell like wolfsbane.
Okay. Does wolfsbane smell good?
Not to wolves.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Grayson isn't a lycanthrope anymore, currently.
Yeah, right.
Wait, currently, I thought this was done.
That you know of.
I am going to do my Nightmare Grasp on the still breathing.
On the giant rock-shaped dill pickle. Got it.
Yeah.
Natural one. Roll critical damage on the Nightmare Grasp. This ought to be fun.
It doesn't let me do critical.
In the situational, add the same amount of dice.
68.
Yep. Or right, wait. Time star 2.
Star 2. Okay.
It's only 12d8.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not taking into account the level 5, which it should be 68 at level 5.
25.
It did not. I don't think it did it.
No. It's rolling it as 3d8.
I mean, you could just double that, and then it's 62.
Damage. I was testing.
I can always just roll again.
No, it's double damage. 62 damage to the roper.
Okay.
It, like whales in Groper Fury.
Y'all racist?
No, we're not racist.
I'm sorry. Just gotta fix this and it's fine.
I'm sorry. It's hard to hear you. What did you say?
It did 62 damage.
And it's
And then I made a funny comment because it sounded like her kid said, "Are you guys racist?" And I said, "No, we're not racist. We're Groperist."
That's cute. Okay.
It did sound like that. It definitely.
Get out of the way, get out of the way.
You have a piece of chain.
Ryan, honey.
So
I have to dismount. Oh god. What did I just do? Hold on.
Oh no, it's Mr. Squiggles. 4 strike. Miss.
Of course it does. I mean, I expect that. And then.
Yeah, familiars aren't supposed to attack.
Yeah, but I want him to be able to do something. And then my bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on myself. I can do that, right? Because Nightmare Grasp is not a spell.
Nightmare Grasp is a cantrip, so yes, you can use a cantrip as a bonus action, or you can use a leveled spell as a bonus action.
Okay, so +7.
Woohoo, max healing.
Yeah.
I got a whisper.
And then that'll be. Oh, I need to add my +7s.
I got a whisper. Mingsalia, it is your turn.
The shadows around her start to coalesce and spread out 5 feet from her and then shoot across quickly into the mind of the creature. And I need the wisdom saving throw from the roper.
Oh yeah, because that's broken for some reason when it imports. Okay.
Neat.
It's a fail.
Normal. For 30 psychic damage. This is what the mushroom's
Zyra
power
feels.
feels like.
Oh, are you playing? I hate that you got that, by the way.
Man, this feels
No more drugs.
powerful.
It is powerful.
We need more.
No.
We'll see. Entered.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix that spell real quick. Valeth, you're up.
All right, just in time. I just step away for a second. Sorry. So, the only alive roper is the one that has me wrapped up.
The one that is attempting
yes,
to
the
turn
only alive
itself,
roper
yes.
has you wrapped up.
Okay. I will use another bonus action Blessing of the Raven Queen and teleport out of its grip.
All right.
To the side. Again, getting resistance to all damage types. And then making an attack action with the scythe. And +6.
Oh my god, that cat sounds pissed.
Is Nightmare Grasp psychic or Nightmare Grasp psychic damage?
Psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes, a 20 hits.
All right.
Yes, a 27 hits. Is that a natural?
No.
No. You just have +14 to attack with it.
Because of the +6 from Bardic.
Oh, okay.
He was like, "How the fuck?"
Yeah.
No, I was actually going back to see if his other attack had hit because his other attack didn't have +14; it had +8. Testing.
Nope. 11 damage.
What did you do?
Wisdom. There we go. Side effect. Mere grasp incapacitated. Incapacitated. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll do that damage. I just need to make sure that this ability is now functioning properly. There we go.
Wow.
Okay, 11 damage to the roper. It is not dead, but it is.
Is this like the
Thinking about
daddy
dying.
of all gropers or something? Like Jesus.
Gropers are really hard to kill.
Okay.
Usually it's legislation that doesn't let them die very quickly, but in this case it's just that they're made of stone. Is that it, Valeth? You have something else to do? Okay. You're cool, you're up. Not to be confused with France.
Or Japan.
Dracul, if you are talking, we cannot hear you.
What?
Bandit. Alright, Dracul was incapacitated for his turn.
Bandit.
Captain Nito, Mr. Bandito. Soon may the bandit come to get
Did we lose
inside
him?
and
It
do
looks
his
I
like
think he
thing.
heard
I
us
think
because
we lost
it
him.
seems like he might be reconnecting or trying to.
Yeah.
Bailiff will be right back.
I don't know what happened, but it looks like he went offline as well.
Might have dropped internet. Anyway, I think I can pretty much tell what he was gonna do.
Oh,
Is he
he's
back?
back.
He's back.
That's how the universe works.
Internet dropped. It's reconnecting.
Okay, I can hear you. It is
Yeah,
your turn.
I had to pull Discord up on my phone real quick.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want to just do a short bow attack against the roper and sneak attack?
yeah. So I'd sent you a whisper asking if it was because I was outside of their sight range or if it was because I came around the corner.
If what was?
The advantage on the short bow attack.
That was because Mingsalia hit it with a guiding bolt, and guiding bolt gives the next attack roll against it advantage.
Okay.
Because sneak attack only triggers if you have advantage.
Or if you have a teammate within 5 feet of the enemy.
Oh, is that how that works?
She does.
Yep.
Valus.
So
Valus is
I would
that.
have to move up.
Why?
You are 70 feet from it, so you could attack it with normal, and Valeth is right next to it.
Okay, so a normal short bow attack
Yes.
with sneak attack if it hits.
Is that what you want to do?
Yep.
Or are you already connected? No,
No,
you're not
not yet.
connected yet. I'll do that roll real quick. I don't know why that is. Oh, I'm whispering the roll. Whoops. I'm in whispers. All right. 10 misses.
Throw a dagger at it.
Okay, I'm gonna have to move up and throw it at disadvantage. Because the dagger only has 20 feet, unless, what's your movement speed for this character?
45 feet of movement altogether.
45. That brings you within 25 or 20 feet of it. So yeah, basic straight roll. And do you want to throw a +1 or just a regular?
Just a regular. I've not been throwing the +1s yet.
You do know you pick them up after anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just hasn't been throwing the +1s yet. He's still playing with them to get used to them.
9 misses. Do you want to use your inspiration to re-roll either of those? You do have DM inspiration still.
Use DM inspiration to re-roll the dagger throw.
Are you sure? Dagger throw or bow?
Dagger has a
better damage.
Yeah, it has a better damage modifier.
Weird. Well, a 26 does hit with a natural 19. So we'll roll that damage, and that should be damage with sneak attack. And nope, that's broken.
3d6 for sneak attack.
Yeah. There's your daggers. Normal. Sneak attack. So you did 22 damage. How do you want to do this?
After firing the short bow and it missing, just gonna rip one of the daggers out of the bandolier and almost like a frisbee sidearm throw at it. And I'm not sure if it has any eyes, but if it does, it's gonna stick right into its eye.
Yep, it has one singular eye. And it was looking at Valeth, so it'll just slide right across the eyeball. Cut it open. Valeth, make a dexterity saving throw.
Ew.
If you would dodge the eye goop. That's up to you. If you don't want to dodge the eye goop and just get melted by it, then it's fine. Alright. Eye goop splatters all over you. Just clear, thick, viscous fluid just all over Valeth. As the eyeball bursts and the roper dies.
It doesn't burn or anything, does it? He just doesn't know,
Nope.
so that's why he tried to dodge. Gross things aren't gross to him, but he doesn't know.
But now you smell like groper eyeball.
Ah, the smell of death.
Alright, and we are out of initiative. You can go about your days.
Can I loot?
Is everyone all right?
I want to get groper.
You can try.
I would like to get some groper stuff.
Roll survival checks for whoever wants to harvest groper. If you are helping somebody, let them know that you are giving them the help action.
Was anyone injured?
Me, I was inside its mouth.
Please come to me for healing when you are done.
Valeth.
Dracul would just pick up his equipment and then provide the help action to whoever's looting.
I saw
Yeah,
Valeth
pick
get hit
one.
by a tentacle. Was he touched inappropriately?
He was groped, yes.
Oh gosh. So who wants to be a shrink for Valeth?
I think the groper tentacle shrunk plenty after it was killed.
A natural fucking one, of course. Okay, whatever.
Somebody had stated that they were giving the help action, so
Maybe they didn't state who, so.
I
it
just
would have
said
been the
for
first
whoever's
person doing the
looting.
roll.
Okay, I'll roll again.
Go ahead and roll again.
What does the help action do? It just lets you roll at advantage.
John.
Oh, I got 1 too.
It burns, doesn't it? Like that just really
Okay.
hurts. The ones
With
opposed
the
to
19, you are able to get one roper tentacle, roper heart, and there was another thing that you guys needed from ropers. Anyway, whatever you wanted from the 3, Grayson would help you get the items that you wanted from the 3 for your spell or your alchemy components.
From my what type?
Or you're trying to get to items and you're just punching it over and over, and you're not actually getting anywhere. You're just punching stone, trying to get to items that are useful.
Damn.
Nat 1 Club, what's up?
What did I get?
How is there so many nat 1s on
3
this?
nat
What the
1s.
fuck?
What
Because
What
you
is
rolled
going
really well
on?
all of your other harvesting rolls and checks.
With my 12, what did I get?
You were just assisting Grayson in figuring out what components were useful and weren't. So you got you got 3 of all of the components that you have that are roper components for your alchemy or herbalism between you, Drada, and Thorbeck. If there's any eye goop or eyeballs, you only get 2 because the other one was destroyed.
Feel free to scrape it off of me.
So 2 vial or 2 eyeballs.
I don't want to just make random items that aren't useful. So, you look through your spell component stuff that I've sent you. I know at least one of you has roper components, which is the whole reason why there were ropers in this corridor, is because you needed components from ropers. I think it might have been the Cauldron of Rebirth for Drada.
Yeah.
It might have been. I don't have that in here though. Doesn't look like. I think that's in Discord still.
It should be in your Simple Quest.
Oh, was it in Simple Quest? All right.
Should be, yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see. Library lore. No, that must still be in Discord. I thought I put it in there, but I guess not. I'll pull it real quick. I'll pull it and put it in your.
Okay.
So.
Can I make a medicine check to see how hurt Zyra is so I can determine what level of spell I might need to use?
Yeah, roll a medicine check. If it's over 10, Zyra, tell him how many hit points you need to be full.
How many are you down, Zyra?
I'm down 11.
Okay.
Oh, that did not format very well. God damn it.
Have 16, my friend.
Senor. Wipe
And
some of the
he'll
off.
apologize that he wasn't able to cut you free before he got grabbed.
That's okay. It was rather smelly in that mouth, though. But it seems you have some eyeball goo, so I'm gonna wipe it off of him.
Thank you. Perhaps Mingsalia may take our request to be cleaned.
Maybe. But
So you need roper tendril. And powdered roper stone, and then roper heart, I believe.
Bailiff will just tell Minx as well. Perhaps we forego the sense of prestidigitation and just do the clean. I don't want any more gross monsters trying to devour us.
Bailiff is clean.
Thank you.
So with 3 of those there, you would have 3 roper hearts. And 30 uses of roper stone and pulverized roper tendril.
Okay, so how is
30
that?
stone and 30 tentacle.
Yeah.
How is that divided out between whoever is harvesting or?
Well, you're the only one who actually
Well, I'm
needs it.
assuming since you all got nat ones, it'll be me dividing it out. So I'm gonna kind of look at it and look over at everyone else and be like, "What do y'all want from this?"
I didn't get a nat one.
Oh.
Everybody had advantage, so they didn't technically get nat ones.
Zyra told you
Never
what
mind.
you needed to get.
Thorbeck is the only one who got nat 1 permanently, I
Got it.
believe. Oh, Drada, you didn't roll your second roll for advantage
Oh, I can
from
do
the
that
help
now.
action.
I can do that now.
Oh, so I'm lonely over here in the Nat 1 club?
I think you just wanted the nat one. That's why I didn't have you reroll. I feel like you liked it.
Oh, it felt good. As silly as that is.
I think Drott is the only one that actually needs the stuff, so I don't mind her taking my share of it to help her with her stuff. But maybe I can use a little bit of it later down the road.
Certainly, if you come across anything that you have need for it, and I still have some, I'm more than happy to share.
Thank you.
All right. Can we put in chat what it was? Is 3 hearts.
I put it in our journal, in the party journal. I put
Okay.
roper loot, so it has 2 eyeballs, the 30 uses of the pulverized roper tendril, 30 uses of the powdered roper stone, and 3 roper hearts.
I don't see that in the party journal. Oh, no, there it is. Okay.
Roper loot.
It's under purple worm harvesting.
Well,
and then
yeah,
that,
because
yeah.
it was all the harvesting.
I'm just gonna rename
so-
this to loot.
Yeah, that's fine.
All that has context, except this one.
I actually don't. Oh wait, roper loop. There it is. Okay.
Trying to just keep all the loot in one general location, basically, but that's just my OCD. I'm sorry.
I think
It's not OCD, it's OCSP.
I don't know what
Obsessive
that
compulsive superpower.
Oh, okay.
And my next map is, of course, broken, because why the fuck wouldn't it be?
Mathematical probability.
We are having the worst technical difficulties tonight. What is
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's been just an all-around fuckery of a job.
Like I'm looking at it, and I wish I had that potions and crafting journal access before we left Bimble's location.
Right? I don't even know what
You
that
can
is.
retroactive. You should have had access to that. That's my fault for not putting it in the journal. You can retroactively buy whatever you need after session or between sessions.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Alrighty.
Yeah. I'd like to know how that works or what that is too, but we can do it later. Tomorrow night, maybe.
I'm surprised Jada wasn't involved in the whole crafting of drugs for Mingsalia scenario.
She was there.
I wasn't in the vicinity though. I was across the room.
Yeah.
With,
All right. After harvesting, are you guys going to go through the tunnel on your way out?
Yes, please. Let's get out of here.
Yes.
On that note, you all arrive
Dang it.
at Mount Nevaeh. It's currently black for you, isn't it?
Nope.
No.
No.
I can
No?
see the image.
It's a miracle. The lighting actually saved and didn't do fucking vision bullshit. As you step out on the top of a mountain to see the floating hills of Mount Nevaeh.
This is where you guys are from? It's beautiful.
Yes.
Home sweet home.
Indeed.
This is quite incredible, but there's a lot of open sky up here.
And
This
guess
frog.
what? Everybody levels up.
Woo! Hell yeah.
Yeah. Go in there, do that now.
Oh, it doesn't do the dice thing like it does on mine. That's annoying.
Who am I playing? Zyra. Okay.
Let me just roll this damage real quick.
What?
No,
Let me use the restroom. Give me
I
like
was
2
just
minutes.
demonstrating something, and yours acts slightly differently than mine does. Because mine changes the type of dice rolled. It looks really fucking cool on my screen on my
Why
Foundry.
is it?
Probably just have something set up to do that. Another module, probably.
I think it's a lack of module, or maybe it's because the settings I have for my account on mine aren't set to something specific.
Possibly.
Let me check that. I want to see if
I
that's
can do 2
the
more
reason.
things. Mind sharpener.
Ryan, you need to go to bed, buddy. It's almost 10. Hey. Right. You have school tomorrow. Right. Yeah.
All right.
Good night, sweetie.
I like those 2 things. Okay.
All right. Is anybody doing anything in Foundry currently?
Not doing anything.
Not at the moment.
Currently, I'm in my sheet.
There it is. Yeah, I figured it out. That was fun.
Spells. Sheldon, can
Zyra?
I redo my spells? Or not now?
You need to look at your what is that? Character traits?
Go ahead. You can
Class traits. At the top, it'll tell you when you can change your spells.
Special traits?
All the way at the top, it should be the first one in your class features.
I'm excited.
See that.
Okay, I'm back.
See, I'm getting to it right now. I'm almost in the editor.
Anybody else get cool stuff at level 6?
Spell casting.
I got 2 more artificer things.
So spell casting in your class features.
I get some good stuff. I'm done.
I get a fly.
What?
I
You're
get a
gonna
fly 3 times a day.
Why do you want to fly 3 times a day?
I get that now.
Okay, butterfly.
That's just about what I
Only in dim light or darkness, though.
You can change your prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
Oh,
Preparing a new list of artificer spells requires time spent tinkering with your spellcasting focuses.
Okay. So I can't change anything right now.
Mm-mm. You can add your new spells from your new level, but you have to wait until a long rest to change any of the ones that were already there.
Right. Okay.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Can you export my character back to D&D for me before I level it up? Because some of the stuff that he's acquired isn't in D&D on it.
We are not tracking inventory on D&D Beyond, so when I upload, it will not upload your inventory to your Foundry character. So the inventory won't match up between the two. We're just using D&D Beyond to track abilities and stuff like that.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, what he said. That wasn't aggressive. I don't know what I made it to be. Somebody want to catch me up on what we're doing? Other than
Aboleth can fly home. How the rest of you getting there?
The pool is ready
Can I ride
to
on his
be
back?
loaded.
No.
Are you not strong?
As we come out here, he feels his connection grow stronger, and he's like, "Oh, watch this."
I can fly again.
Yeah. But now he knows how to do it.
I'm faster.
So you don't want me on your back?
It's a fly speed equal to my walking speed, so it's pretty fast.
What? I don't understand.
All right. Aboleth and Thorbeck. I'm gonna need you to roll a percentile.
Percentile.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The person with the higher percentile is the one who will be closer. Their home will be closer to the point you arrived out of.
Noted.
All right. It is
Yeah.
not. No, not that. Holy crap.
All
Closer
right.
to Valeth's.
Kalimvor and the Raven Queen are closer. Are you looking at the screen, Valeth?
Yes.
This spot here
Yep.
that I'm pinging, that's Kalevmore. This
Okay.
spot here is the Raven Queen.
Damn, done.
Those are their islands?
Yep.
Okay. I know. Okay. I get it. So Dad would be here. And then, like, my part of that church is over here. Is that what you mean?
Kalimvor,
Yeah.
Kalimvor's temple, and
Yeah.
then the Raven Queen's temple.
Right. So Dad.
Yeah.
At Glenvor. Cool. That's where Roy would go first.
Zyra is done.
Because of the mission.
So is Thorbeck.
Assuming Valeth would know how to traverse here if he needs to travel somewhere.
Roll a history for me.
Okay.
This is just to gauge how much you know about travel.
Yeah.
Because travel for you would have been really easy, but travel for anybody who doesn't have a mana ship of some sort would be pretty difficult.
Natural 19. Let's go.
You do know that there are people who live on the lower levels. There are also people who you can contact to get to hitch a ride from floating planet to floating planet. You just have to figure out a way to communicate over the distance to get somebody to come up and get you.
Okay. He'll send his Raven with a letter just written, just saying we need pickup on this island and we're headed to this island.
Do you have proficiency in navigating tools to give accurate directions?
I do not, but I know somebody does.
All right. You might want to ask your friends. See if any of them have that ability.
Could someone
Not as
assist
good
me
to
in
import.
giving instructions to my Raven here? I know this island and the general direction, but I need assistance in how to relay that.
So if you have proficiency with navigating tools, roll with advantage with the help action from Aboleth.
I feel like one of us has to, or else this would be null and void.
I feel like there would be some sort of transportation from the Church of Kalembor. Like he could just point at it from where they arrived. Got the church van or something.
The church van.
I have a passive effect of Jack of all trades. Does that help at all?
What tool proficiencies do each of you have?
Tool?
Yeah. Be stuff like for instance, Thorbeck has brewer supply, forgery kit, smith's tools, thieves tools.
I have a forgery kit and a pan flute.
Then that's what you're proficient in.
I know. He had more than me.
Maybe you can use your pan flute to play like the Willy Wonka, and that'll summon something.
Oh,
You want me to try to summon something with my pan flute? I don't think it'll work.
You never know.
Let's see if this breaks everything again. I turned off the formulas, but we'll see if it breaks everything for Thorbeck real quick.
One day I just want to do a ray of sickness to somebody.
Oh, it's so good.
Just like on accident, like, oops.
Thorbeck is still broken. Why is he broken? I'm not understanding why is he.
In this case, it'd be because the roll is incorrectly denoted in the unarmed strike because you're not importing inventory. Try again.
Well, if I import inventory, it overrules your
Working now.
staff and stuff like that.
I got it. It's not broken anymore.
Okay.
oh, check.
Like, check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay.
Yep, I can't help it. I'll just look here. I sit here and look pretty.
Vehicles.
All right. So Zyra's done.
Oh, let's do this. Check. Tools. Never mind.
Okay.
Thorbeck is all sorted out.
Okay. Zyra, you have cartographer's tools.
I do?
Yes.
Have them,
Oh, I
yes.
do.
Proficient in them, no.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. She
She's
can be.
proficient in them.
She can be because she has
right tool for the job thing,
artificer.
or
Yeah,
Yeah, I do have the right
artificer
tool.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, so bippity boppity
and
boop, we know how
magically
to get there.
create. You can create. Where does it say that she gets proficiency in it?
Tool proficiency, brewer's supplies, and where is that? Right tool for the job. You learn how to produce exactly the tool that you need. You can magically create one set of artisan's tools in an unoccupied space. Creation requires 1 hour of uninterrupted work. And they are the product of the tools are non-magical. Where the fuck Is it? I know it gives their proficiency with it. Unless it changed. Always giving her proficiency.
I mean, we could say it does.
True.
With a score that always gave. That's crazy. Huh. Weird.
Okay, do I have to make that ring?
What are you making?
So the two
Did you
things that
start
I chose
crafting stuff?
no, for my artificer, I chose mind sharpener, which is a reaction, and then I chose the spell refueling ring, which is also a reaction. But is that a ring like I own that ring now? So like that's mine? And so like I use that?
That is an artificer infusion. You can only do
I can infuse a ring.
two things at a time. You have the infusion replicate magic item
Hmm.
for your bag of holding, and you have the infusion homunculus servant.
But it let me choose two new things when I leveled up.
Infuse item at 6th level is up to 3 non-magical objects.
Right. You still have more infusions. You just can only have 2 active at a time. I think it goes up to 3, right?
Your infusion remains in an item indefinitely, but when you die, the infusion finishes after 3 days. It's got 3 total uses based on what I'm seeing here.
Because this isn't a
Artificer infusions.
Right. Infusions known
Turn
at
a
5th.
magical object into a magic item. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, infusions known at 6th level is 6 infusions. Infused items is 3. I'll post this in the chat.
But yeah, so then there would be 3 active infused items that she could do at once.
Right.
Which is good. That said, basically, Zyra, you'd be able to make the thing.
Right. You would have to choose between your sharpener, your enhanced arcane focus, or your spell refueling ring.
character sheet fucking though.